Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here at Shanna's Sweets. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located here outside the Wichita, Kansas area. And if you're local to this area, I do teach classes here monthly. And you're welcome to contact me if you'd like to join me. I am going to bring to you a card today from the new mini catalog that just came out this month. And it's formatted just a little different than our normal mini catalog, so it's really bright and colorful. It's a little bit longer than usual, but it's got lots and lots of bright colorful photos. The card I'm going to make for you today is coming from the Birthday Bonanza suite. It's cheery, it's great for any occasion. I'm actually making this card for my dad's birthday this week. I thought this would be great to brighten his day. So this is a whole suite of products with paper. I'm using the pom-poms in here. It does have some ribbon. You can use some goodie bags if you'd like. So you can see the whole suite and what colors go with it there. And then you turn the page and you get some more ideas and a close-up of the stamp set and the dies. Right now, from January through March, you can also earn free product while purchasing anything you want from the mini catalog, the annual catalog, the clearance, whatever you purchase. It adds up, and then you can get product for free for every $50 and $100 you spend. You just use these little icons to pick. This is my sweet treat for this month. You get a card kit for every $25 you purchase. For $25 you purchase, you get a card kit that includes the product to make these two cards. You can choose to use this image or stamp something else in the white space if you'd like. Aren't they cute? I just love them. So this is the stamp bundle. You can make these three little critters and then these beautiful dies that will of course stamp out the critters, but you get these extra tag and banners too. So here's the card that we're going to make. It kind of flips up right here, and I got another little guy inside. I'm using another die set that's in the mini catalog. It's called Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I got an extra one here. So you get these scalloped rectangles and then some other little dies here. I had an extra one there, so I just keep that until the next time. So this is really actually pretty easy. I've started with a 5.5 by 8.5. I've scored this down the middle at 4 1/4, and then I just took my paper cutter and I cut 1 inch on each side down to the score mark. Just wanted to save a little time there. And then we're going to take, let's go ahead and fold this so that way. I'm going to take the black, which is 5 1/4 by 4. I guess it could be less if you wanted. It's just I'm used to, so I did that. And that's going to layer inside the inside piece. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down my two side panels here. Keep them straight. Oh, see there? That's why I wanted to keep them straight. And then I used the largest rectangle piece. And this one is going in the middle. Right there. Okay. And then for the side, I've taken some of the DSP, and this is 4 1/8 by 7/8, and that's just going to go right here on our sides. And then I'm using Bermuda Bay And this one is 3, I believe 3 and a, no, 4 and an 1/8 by 3 and 3/8. Then I've cut the tag out, but let's stamp our happy birthday so I can make sure I get my tag cornered right, because I just stamped the happy birthday in the corner here, and then that way my tag is going to go at an angle around that happy birthday, because it's going to flip up. So okay, so then I'm going to stamp out and I want to use a piercing mat because this is photopolymer. So I'm going to put the mat underneath. And I found with this toucan that you have to be very generous. I had to condition it a couple times to get it to stamp really clean. So you want to make sure you give him a good pressing. Then you'll get a nice clean image. And then I have a Mango Melody. I'm just using my Stampin' Right because I'm doing such a little space. So I'm going to color his beak a little bit. And then I'm using Pineapple Punch. If I was doing a bigger space, I'd use blends. And then for the little lion, I'm going to stamp, and then I got a piece of scratch paper, and I'm going to stamp off and then stamp my lion. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp his head. Now, I want to show you, so the die's here. So the die lines up just like that. The little guy goes like that. Of course, then our toucan. Okay. So just take that over to our machine, and you're gonna get that guy, this guy, and the tail. So the hat, oh, and here's his head. So the head and the body cut out separately, and the head, the head and the tail and the tail top, this part and the tail top cut out separately. And then I cut out a little hat. Okay, now I took my toucan. He's going on the inside, and I got some strings. So I'm going to take my toucan and I'm going to line him up real quick. Okay, where I'm going to have him. Oh, I colored the wrong toucan. So line him up and then stamp my strings. Because then I'm going to stamp some balloons real fast. So I'm going to take my Bermuda Bay and take my one Bermuda Bay balloon, stamp it over here to the side, solid, and then the second generation to the opposite side. Okay, then clean my stamp off, and then take the Mango Melody and do right in the middle. All right, then my toucan, He's going on the inside. Line my strings up here. I color his beak again real quick because I colored the one that I didn't stamp out, sorry. Real easy. Now this little guy, got some glue here. He's going right on the front. And in his head, just line it up. And put a little glue on this hat too. I got pom-poms here. I'm going to just use a white pom-pom. Now there's a little face. Can you see that little face? So I'm going to stamp that little face before I put it on. I'm going to go ahead and use a dimensional to pop up my face. And then I got some glue dots. Just because the glue dot will give it just a little bit of dimension for my tail. Not a lot, but just a little. And then you can kind of angle. Give your tail just a little bit of character. See that? There we go. That's my card. This is going to go to my daddy. And then I have an extra one for my stash. So, that's all today. I hope you'd enjoy this tutorial with Birthday Bonanza. If you have any questions about my tutorials or how to participate in my Sweet Treat program, please feel free to message me below or anywhere on my blog. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.